Hi, can I show you something really gorgeous and beautiful? Look at this beautiful beach. Look at the natural beauty of this beach. No breast implants, no Botox, no facelifts, just a beautiful natural beach. And that's what you are, a beautiful natural woman. My name is Mika Casey, and you know, it took me 25 years to figure out that I was naturally beautiful, that I didn't have to follow the fads, that I didn't have to get Botox and lip injections and breast implants and butt implants and have a 23-inch waist to be beautiful, that I was enough. And this is a message for you that you are enough. And what is the message that we're giving each other as women when we see a girlfriend and we say, oh my gosh, you look amazing, or did you lose weight? You look fantastic. That message that we continue to give each other is that there's something that we weren't fantastic before. And if we look back, we've been rewarded our whole lives for achievements, for accomplishments. And I spoke to that on a previous video. How can we reward each other for being natural? Like, when was the last time you saw one of your girlfriends who had not a stitch of makeup on and her hair in a messy bun, and you said, God, you're gorgeous? You know, or a girlfriend that has put on a few pounds and you say, you look incredible, you look just so happy, so joyful, so good and comfortable in your skin. How can we get to that place? How can we get to that place where we see the imperfection and we applaud it and love each other and be honest with each other? And I share this with you because I'm guilty myself. You know, I had breast implants for 25 years. I had a food eating disorder because I didn't understand how I looked. I had issues in my mind about how I looked. I looked different in my own reflection than I did in person. And I starved myself, and it was all for a sense of belonging, to fit in, to be enough. I got breast implants to fit in, to be enough in the days of Baywatch. And now, a few years ago, I found myself getting Botox to fit in, to be enough, to keep ahead of the game, to feel like I belonged with my girlfriends who also were altering their faces. And I just got to a point where it's like, oh my gosh, enough is enough. I don't want to keep up with this anymore. Number one, the toxins are killing me. I mean, I ended up with autoimmune disorders. I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I had a huge skin rash all over my body. I ended up in the ER with palpitations. I had been diagnosed with depression. My throat was swelling so bad I couldn't breathe. I almost ended up in the ER. I got an EpiPen because of allergies that I developed. So many things were happening. And I didn't understand. I'm a holistic nutritionist. I eat well, I supplement, I work with other people, I sleep 8 hours a night. What am I doing wrong? I have a healthy relationship. I go outside every day. And I didn't put it together that the toxins that I was putting into my body and into my mind by not feeling like I was enough, into my body through the implants in my body that were leaching toxins into my body. Now, don't get me wrong, there was no rupture in my breast implants. And I didn't think that I had symptoms, but I had to eventually listen to my body. And I think the tipping point when I got Botox and a girlfriend said to me, you look amazing, you look 10 years younger. What have you done? And I'm like, I lost a few pounds, I've been eating really healthy, I've been working out. And she's like, oh, cool. I didn't admit that I had done Botox. And then a guy asked me, wow, you look amazing. What did you do? Did you cut your hair? Did you do this? I said, yeah, I got a haircut and I've just been feeling really great about myself. And then the tipping point for me was when one of my girlfriends asked me, did you get Botox? And I was like, no. And she goes, oh, okay. I thought maybe, because you look amazing. And I'm like, thanks. And that was a moment where I realized I didn't feel good. I was lying. I was lying about who I was by getting Botox, not being authentic in my natural beauty. And then I was lying about getting Botox, lying about lying. And that was just the tipping point for me. And I thought, there has got to be we've got to start a mission to age naturally. We've got to make it popular, create a revolution to make it trendy to be naturally aging, to have crow's feet, to admire when you meet a woman who has crow's feet, to admire her courage for being willing to be natural. When you see a woman with wrinkles all on the side of her face, I think these are the ones that are called crow's feet, and to count the lines of life, to acknowledge her, to think, wow, she's so beautiful and courageous to be beautiful. I want to be beautiful. I want to be courageous. I want to be natural. I don't want to get Botox anymore. I don't want to put this black box toxin into my body. Did you know that Botox has a black box label on it? That it is a toxin. It's the most toxic substance on the planet, that they used it in the war against the enemy. Did you know that? It's super toxic, and it gets flowing into the body and into the brain. The toxic heavy metals go into the brain. Anyway, that's a whole other video. I want to say that I want to feel naturally beautiful, like the ocean, like the leaves. And if I put on a few pounds, I want my girlfriends to say, "You look amazing. You've been celebrating. That's awesome." And to not reward me over the top for when I shed a few pounds, and that I do it for myself and not for other people, and that you do it for yourself and not other people, and that you find the courage and the willingness to stand up and to be the beautiful one in the room naturally, not the one in the room that is, got the most work done. Because the way I see it, anybody can get work done, but not everybody can be comfortable in their skin naturally. And if you want to get it done, that's okay. This is not making anybody wrong. Please know that. It's about playing for the other side for a little while. It's about, experiencing confidence in my skin and in your skin. It's about getting real and raw and going through those barriers of fear and growing through the pain, growing through the doubt, growing through the fear of what other people are going to say, and to be the courageous one, to look yourself in the mirror, deep into your own eyes, and say, "You're beautiful and I love you, and you've earned every wrinkle on your face. You've earned, if your smile is droopy a little bit, you've got that resting bitch face, as I call it. It's because you've been smiling so much that your skin is stretched this way, so it falls this way, and that's okay." Would you rather be a person that has no emotion, that doesn't just express, or that has so much filler and things in the face that it's leading to chemical toxicity and ultimately death, premature death? And how long is it going to carry on? How long are you going to have the Botox in your face? I really want to advocate for us women who are willing to leap into the unknown of of being naturally beautiful, of aging gracefully like so many movie stars have, and to make it beautiful to be courageous. You're beautiful. Any way that you are, you're beautiful. And the work has to be done at some point. If you're going to do it in your 20s or your 30s or your 60s or your 80s, at some point there's going to be a time where you are going to learn to love yourself just the way you are. So why not do it now? Save your money, work on your heart, love people for where they are, and love yourself for where you are, because you are enough. You really are enough. Just like this ocean is enough, you're enough. There's seaweed, there's rocks on the beach, and yet people come here and enjoy it. It's not a perfectly pristine beach like Florida has. It's a messy beach with seaweed and rocks and crabs in the water, and the children enjoy it just the same, and the adults enjoy it just the same. There's still people sailing here and boating and jet skiing and paddleboarding and kayaking and swimming, because they're finding the beauty in the beach. And just like you can find the beauty in you. I love you. Have an amazing day, and let's draw from each other. Let's get our courage from each other. Let's lock arms and age gracefully together without all the crap. Bye.